For my membership, right now, I'm just teaching people like very easy, actionable steps. I have a 5 day challenge that I did the first week. Today is day 9. I started on
Hmm.
the first. So there's 19 people in there so far. So I guess one of my questions is like right now, it's only been a week.
Yeah.
Some people are engaged, some people are not. I can't tell if they're going through and doing the actual modules. I had my first Q&A, my first live Q&A last night. Two
Hmm.
people showed up.
Okay.
But we still had a good time. They gave me
Yep.
a lot of good feedback. So they told me last night, they were like, oh, it would be good if it was like some interactive stuff so we're not just reading all the time. So I was like, okay, cool. So I was thinking doing something like this. So maybe doing some little character things like this where they're not having to do so much reading.
In your classroom right now, you
Mhm.
teach them how to do that?
No, that's what I want to do for like my big offer is like have a VIP day where we spend, I haven't decided, maybe 4 to 8 hours one on one. So either 1 to 3 people at a time. And we just go through for like 4 to 6 hours. We'll start with building them an avatar for their brand. Then we'll go into building out their UVP. We'll get on Canva and we'll do a brand kit. We'll do 2 social media assets, whether that's a LinkedIn profile, a Facebook profile, an avatar, or Instagram, whatever they choose. Then I was going to teach them how to make a faceless video in that program that I just showed you, Create Studio. And then at the end, we'll build 30 days of content which will basically be just a headline, a call to action, and some type of visual for the day. And we'll do that for 30 days. So that's my VIP offer. That's the $1,000 offer that I have.
Would you like my advice?
Yes, of course.
Okay. What my advice is, you have these several things for the VIP day,
Mhm.
1K ticket. You have a free membership that has a 5-day challenge. First, tell me what is the 5-day
The
challenge?
5 day challenge right now is like day one, what is a brand? What's not a brand? The day two is like understanding the difference between brand versus branding. Day three is focused on their target audience. Day four is building connection. Day five, we pull everything together and there's a quiz at the end.
I have really good news for you.
Yay.
The good news for you is that because 2 people showed up, you got to have a conversation and hear a word that's going to change everything about what happens next in your
Okay.
membership. Interactive.
Yeah.
If you had not added the 19 free members in a week, if you had not then continued on with the Q&A, even though only quote unquote 2 people showed up, you
Yeah.
would not have heard that keyword interactive.
Hmm.
And then I'm looking at your challenge. So this is going to be the key, okay?
Okay.
A challenge is usually a challenge that has something at the end of it, something that is tangible, something that you were able to transform.
Hmm.
Yours currently does not have a transformation.
The transformation is they came in not knowing, and now they know what a brand is.
Your challenge today is not a challenge. Your challenge is a course.
Okay.
You're going to turn your 5-day challenge
Hmm.
into how to make a faceless video or animated. Use animated because I think that's a little easier. Make
Hmm.
an animated promo video asset. What you just showed me,
Hmm.
after 5 days, someone who takes all 5 days will know how to do that. First of all, if you show that, if you show it to somebody and
Hmm.
say, not the inside, the actual fit, the video, and
Hmm.
have the video talk about the challenge.
Hmm.
5-day challenge, right? Show the video to someone outside of the membership and to people in the membership who are not yet in the challenge.
Hmm.
They're going to see so easily. I want to be able to do that.
Okay.
I want to be able to do it. You see what I'm saying? I want
Yeah.
to be able to do that. Second of all, then you have day one is foundational stuff. So you can talk about brand versus brand, a couple of things that you do in day 1 and 2 and 3. You can
Hmm.
talk about that in the challenge. But your main thing on day one is Why do you need this? Why do you need this video? Well, you need this video because you are the brand, and you explain it. So you explain the foundation of the why. Then
Mm-hmm.
day two, you say, how do you utilize this? These are the case studies. So you can use this type of thing here, 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 and here. Day three is, what are the tools that are needed to make this? This is when you introduce them to that create place. You
Mm-hmm.
introduce them to it, and you might even have an affiliate link where you link them to it. Here's a free version and here's a paid version. Da 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 da. Everybody, go get your account, and this is what we're going to use, and we're going to do. This is you demoing. This is how you get an account.
Mm-hmm.
It's how you set up your name. And what we're going to do on Thursday and Friday, no, what we're going to do on Thursday is we're going to build it. So then you do something on Wednesday if you technical if you can, and then Thursday you build it out. You do as much as you can show them how to do it, and you have Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to show them how to do it. So on Friday, they walk out with the video.
So
If
this
they,
would me be doing it live every day?
yeah, it could be live, it could be a video that you put up. You could say day one, I'm showing you this video. But the interactive part doesn't have to be live, but it could be live.
Okay.
I'm imagining it live,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't have to be because you may not have anybody who can make it, right? But what you just not revealing it all at once. Day
Okay.
one is Monday. This is the video or the live or both. Maybe we did it live in the morning and then I put the video up in the classroom. On the calendar, you might have seen it. And I'm going to introduce you to why you need this and why it's
Okay.
exciting. The second one is more about what's the use cases for it. We're gonna, because you're using that, you're gonna use the things you have here on your current challenge, but
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna incorporate it into a story and a journey. And then day
Okay.
three, that's when people who stayed stuck around, that's when they get to have the fun and play with the clay. Now we're gonna get you in. I'm not even gonna tell you what we're using yet until day three. And I'm going to tell you, this is the exact place you go. This is how you set up your account. We're going to one by one, dot, 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 dot. And then days 4 and 5 is all about building, building, building. You can start on Wednesday if you need to have them set up some stuff or have
Mm-hmm.
some homework to do so they can be ready for day 4. And then the point of it is by day 5, end of day 5,
Mm-hmm.
they are going to have their own video. It's going to be messy, it's going to be whatever, but they would know how to do it. And if you can do that,
Mm-hmm.
and what you can do from there is you thought that was cool. Now you are equipped. You can go out and do and change the world. You can do whatever you want. You can make those videos whenever you want to. I have if you want me to do so, if you want to learn how to do an avatar, if you want to learn how to figure out your unique value proposition so you can make your offer, if you want to know how to do a whole brand kit, if you want to do this, I do this over a 30-day period for $1,000. If you thought that was cool, I do all of this over here. And I even do some advanced stuff on that faceless video. I even do some advanced stuff to show you how to make it do dot, 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 dot. That's when you have the people who, if you can have 100 people this year, and it's going to be more than that, but if you have 100 people this year go through your challenge and they have this video on the other side of it, they're going to show it to people. People are going to ask them how they did it. They're going to say, you're going to here and this is how you do it. It's a spreading of energy and excitement. And I feel smarter at the end of the 5 days. I feel like I can do something.
Yes.
All you need is just a few people to convert to actually the paid product.
Should I change my entire membership then?
No, Dream Brand Lab, your membership is not your challenge, and your challenge is not your membership. Your
Right.
challenge is one aspect of your membership, and your Dream Brand Lab is all the stuff you do in the VIP and the stuff you're teaching. Like you can have in the classroom, the things that you're teaching days 1 through 5 right
Mm-hmm.
now, make them a
Mm-hmm.
classroom course. This challenge is I went in and on day 5, I have a birdhouse made. I made a birdhouse.
I wasn't thinking they would be ready for the video as the first thing they do. Because if we haven't done their, if they don't know who their customer is, if they don't
Oh, no,
know
no, you can
what their,
make the videos, everybody's doing the same kind of video. So make the video like all you're going to do is say, put your name on there.
mm-hmm,
Okay, I'm gonna write my name out. And then you're
mm-hmm,
gonna write, this is What's the name of your social channel? My social channel is Arlan was here. That's the
Mm-hmm.
next line. And then what date is it? Or what is a phrase you want on there? Stay hungry, not thirsty.
Okay.
It's almost like when you somebody like get something embroidered or they get
Mm-hmm.
something, what it doesn't have to be all that. You're simply showing them the skill of
Mm-hmm.
making a video. And that's even better because you can say, okay, we're going to make a video that says your name animated. And then the next thing it's going to do is going to say your social handle. And the next thing is going to say a key phrase you want it to say, or like happy birthday, John, or something.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to make that go across the video. You're going
Mm-hmm.
to learn how to do that for yourself. And then as you're having this
Oh,
challenge, you're going to
I just
say,
thought of something.
yeah,
Okay.
you're going to say the reason we're doing this is because once you go to the classroom and you learn, I'm going to be teaching you all year about your brand and your unique value proposition. You can start making videos that are promotional videos, that are
Mm-hmm.
for your offers, that are for your business. This is just, I'm going in, I need to learn how to make a birdhouse. So I need to learn, okay, but you're not teaching me how to like build a home for a human.
Mm-hmm.
You're teaching me how to make a birdhouse so I can understand the concept.
Okay.
What idea did you have?
Oh, I was just thinking, or I could say like we can watch how our video changes as we learn more and more. Like in the
Yes.
beginning, it'll be this, but once you learn this, then you can update this part. And then at the end of this, we'll see how our video was at the beginning and how it looks at the end.
Yes.
Something like
Yes.
that.
I think because for me, like I consider myself an advanced entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And if I could make a video that just said my name going across it, I'd be excited. Do you see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like you're giving them a quick win.
Yeah.
People
Okay.
want quick wins. People want to feel like, oh, I'm better than I was when I walked in here. I have a skill that I don't know many people have now.
How can I incorporate the challenge into my YouTube?
You can show the video that you make a really special video.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's an invite, come to my challenge. You say, do you want to know how I made this video? And I make these types of videos all the time. I make advanced ones and I use them everywhere. I use them to promote. They have helped me make money. They've helped me surprise people. I'm doing a 5-day challenge to show you exactly how to make an animated video like this inside of dot 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 address. One way to do it is, let's say you have a 10-minute video and the
Mm-hmm.
video is about branding. And
Mm-hmm.
you say, okay, branding is really important. And you don't even mention it, but you have an animated video going on. Like as you're talking, you have an animated video that you show on the screen. And you're just like,
Mm-hmm.
video is important because one, this, and then one shows on the screen, two, this, three, this. These are how you can do it. Da, 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 da. And then maybe halfway through the video, you're like, by the way, do you want to know how I made this animated video that you've been
Mm-hmm.
watching? I'm doing a 5-day challenge. The link is below. You can do a 5-day challenge where I'm teaching you exactly how to make this type of video. People who are
Mm-hmm.
watching that are going to like the right people are going to be like, what? Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
And so you can do that type of video. You can do another type that's like a straight on. I want to make sure announcing my 5-day challenge. It's free. You can go to the link below. You just join there and we're going to start on January 15th. Just get ready to go. That kind of second kind of video. Then you can have another video where it's another topic. Maybe you're interviewing somebody and you can say, my 5-day challenges, this is what we teach. We teach this first thing, da, 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 and branding is so important. And you just mingle it in. There's 3 different types.
Okay.
Sometimes you're not even saying anything about it, but across the bottom, like I do, you just have it written. Join my 5-day challenge to learn how to make an animated video in just 5 days.
Mm.
There's 4 types of videos, like you
Yeah.
it's not just on YouTube. You might be on LinkedIn, you might be on Instagram, you might mention it to some friends, you might send a text about it. Because you have a really great kind of universal appeal to with that. It's like
Yeah.
fun. Oh, I want to learn how to do that. I want to
Yeah.
learn. It's the same people who like to like learn how to do the t-shirts,
Mm-hmm.
make t-shirts.
Yeah.
That's the same kind of thing. Because you're going to teach it in a way that's so accessible. And then imagine what else you could do that's just like that later on. So that
Yeah, because
another
now I'm
5 day challenge could
thinking
be, yeah.
I want to change the whole thing. Now I'm thinking something completely different. Okay, because like my first video is called Nobody Cares About Your Product or Service. The
Okay.
second video I just filmed is called Your Logo Won't Save Your Brand.
Okay.
But
I think that's right. I mean, that's top of funnel, bringing in people listening about brand. So people don't necessarily know what they don't know. So they don't know that you can make an animated video and you don't have to hire somebody to do that. You're gonna start letting them know that you can. Because your main thing, as we learned in with Lamar yesterday and with Colin
yes,
at the very end, is start
yeah.
at the beginning and start at the end.
Start at the end and work
Start at the
backwards.
end. And what's the end? The end right now for you is you want to sell more $1,000 VIP day packages. And your package has everything you need for your branding. It's a branding kit, everything you need. So
Mhm.
you can always tweak that to include what it needs to include. But if that's the end goal, top of funnel, beginning is people wanting to know about brand and marketing.
Awareness, yeah.
Yeah, brand awareness, essentially. Like, what is a brand and
Mm,
what is a logo and what is that?
yeah,
What's the difference? Bringing them in further. Then you start to educate the people who want to be educated. You're educating them more and more. So now you're going to have this education, but then I'm also going to apply it in practicality by, or apply it practically by doing this challenge that teaches you to do something with your hands. So now you can do this, and it's just a good illustration of what good branding can do. It's just fun. It's not meant to be deep.
yeah. Because my group is supposed to be fun, so that
Yeah.
would definitely be fun. But now I'm
Yeah.
just thinking because really the art side is my favorite part of it anyway, and the teaching just happens to be a result.
Mm-hmm.
But I've always considered myself an artist, so
Mm-hmm.
that's really what I would prefer to do anyway, is the art side of things, the design side of things.
Yeah. Well, you can combine it. You're teaching people how to do what you do, but the basics. Teaching them how to
Mm,
do things that they thought was meant for someone who was a designer.
mm,
So you're like, you're a designer. You just don't realize it yet. Let me show you.
mm.
Let me show you. We have tools now that'll help you do this, and I'm going to help demystify that for you. So to prove that to you, I'm going to show you how to make an animated video that you've only seen other people have. This is how you do it. This is the basics. People are going to you're going to say, post your video in the community.
Yeah.
Post your video. Everybody's going to look at the videos. It's like, this is the video I made. Just like we do with our thumbnails and stuff, right? We're like,
Yeah.
this is our new YouTube video. This is our new thumbnail.
Hmm.
And it's like, some of it is messy, some of it is not perfect, but it's like,
Right.
you did it.
But you
You
did
you posted
it.
it. You said you would never post, you posted it. And that's, you're
Yeah.
gonna have that vibe of like people saying, like grown people being like, teacher, can you look at, you know?
Ah, I would love that though.
Yeah.
I don't know. This just seems like so much better, so much more aligned with what I actually really want to do, the heart of what I really want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So now everything else just seems kind of blah to me now. Now I'm just
Mm.
like,
What's good you found that out now?
thanks a lot.
I mean, that's good. Isn't that good that you
No,
found it out
honestly,
now?
thanks a lot. Like
Yeah.
seriously. Yeah,
Because I
because
mean, I think it all stemmed from that. It stemmed from you taking that call, even with two people. Like
yeah,
when we look back on this in a few months, we're gonna look at this and say, can you imagine if you hadn't had that call?
right.
Because
That's so true.
that's the gem of it is you play to the audience, even if you're playing to one person in the
Yeah.
bartender. You play.
And we did. Like
Play your
there's
music and
500
somebody's gonna
people on
hear.
there.
Like when you have 1,000 people in the group and you're doing monthly challenges and everybody's having a great time and everybody knows how to make an animated video and they know how to make this other thing that you taught them, that'll be bustling. And oh yeah, by the way, 5% of the people who are in, they buy your 5 to 10%, they buy your VIP day or your group day
Yeah.
or whatever, right? By the
Hmm.
way, because they went through that, they're like, oh my God, I love the way she teaches that. I was able to do it. I didn't know I could do that. I didn't know I could paint that. Okay, cool. Now I
Yeah.
want to go do that package because that package is, if I can do that. I now believe I can do it because she showed me I can do this.
Mm.
As the weeks go on, it'll feel like it's meant to be.
Yeah.
Just keep looking for signs, looking for like, oh, what did that teach me? What did that teach me? Okay, they're saying they want that. Okay, let me see what I
Yeah.
want to do in that direction.
It really feels aligned. So
Good,
thank you for
good.
sparking that.
No problem.